Blessed day. So today I just wanted to make a brief message. I'm not going to be on here long, but I have been, I was out in the yard and I got stung by a yellow jacket wasp and had an allergic reaction. So I'm swollen from all my lower extremities and having to do things, move differently to be able to address that. But that is why I'm making this message, brief message. In this information age, sometimes we receive so much and we can look up anything, like some things that were usually specialty knowledge is now easily accessible by the touch of a button, looking things up, finding videos, and it's a good thing. But sometimes it can be dangerous. Number one is if you don't have all the components. Number two, if you don't know how these things apply directly to you in your situation, you could just take a one size fits all approach and have, at best, not the intended results, at worst, something more detrimental than before you even began. All that to say is that in this information age, it's also created this sense of self-sufficiency where we feel like, some may feel like, oh, I don't need support. I don't need this. I can figure it out. I got it all. All I have to do is do this, and that. And my brief message is that sometimes you need support. Sometimes you need support beyond what you can produce yourself. And there's no shame in it. There's no shame. Like for me, being an herbalist and a natural person, I love finding natural remedies to situations that I encountered, and a lot of them have worked. And some of them were no match for whatever I encountered, like this allergic reaction to a wasp sting. And I was using all my known meds and looking things up. Meanwhile, I was getting worse and worse and worse, and it was so bad. And I thank God that I do have the ability to have access to pretty quick and really good healthcare. And I know we shun the healthcare industry as bloodsuckers and opportunists and things like that. But there's some things that they are really good at helping with. And so with that whole natural route, it can be a detriment. Please, and I'm saying that in reference to my situation, if there's something that needs immediate medical care in your situation, I feel like herbs are very more supportive and tonic and helpful. There are some acute applications to herbal remedies, but none as consistently effective as if you're having something like anaphylactic shock. Please go to the doctor, get an EpiPen, like do put the drugs in your body. But on a more broader, general basis, no man is an island. Start to reach out for supports emotionally, mentally. Like we were created to thrive in communities. And I know you can find things out and you can do it all on your own and da 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 da. And that's, one level of self-sufficiency that's applaudable. But just know where the line starts and ends for you so that you don't have to feel shame in reaching out. And if you haven't done it for a while and you've developed, like me, this whole persona of self-sufficiency and people just don't feel inclined because they're like, oh, she got it. You'll be all right. My friend always says, oh, you always land on your feet. Okay. But that doesn't mean that I can't always use support outside of myself. Can I figure it out? Yes, I usually do. Have I been conditioned this way to figure things out and do it myself and then share that with others? Yeah, but I'm learning that there's those times where you need to stop and say, I need to go beyond myself to seek support. And as I'm doing that, you realize how heavy things were that you were carrying that you probably didn't have to do. So that may take creating some roles, developing some relationships on a different way that weren't there before, because your persona overshadowed other people being in the mix in the way that you may need them to be in the mix. So I don't know whatever situation this may apply to and whatever listener is hearing this, but please listen, take a poll of your soul and say, where am I carrying stuff needlessly? What am I doing that I can share this load? Like I always say, many hands make light work. You know, how can I use this endeavor to create a community in the process? I'm a big believer in synergy of 1+1 =5, meaning that if you have two people that's doing something in a concentrated and focused and aligned way, that creates exponential results. So that's it. I need to get off my feet right now and do what I need to do. But I'm leaving this message primarily because of my own experience, but wanting to share that for anyone else that this might resonate with. Find ways to go beyond yourself, even if you think, I got it, I have it, and you may, but who else can help you carry it? Who else can, walk alongside you as you both have it on your journey? Okay, that's it. Be well and be blessed.